You just decided to pull the trigger on another player, and they're carrying more loot than your eyeballs have ever seen. But what is the best way to loot them? And what do you even take? Hello, Survivor. My name is Bean, and today I'll go over some tips and tricks for looting players in DayZ. You'll want to take into account how many players there were. If you didn't see more than one, you should still treat the situation like there is another, because there is always one more. Switch positions and be patient. Chances are, if they were running with someone else and they didn't push you immediately, they'll be watching the body waiting for you to go and loot. Now, of course, this depends on where the fight took place. If you're outside, check the area, such as tree lines, windows of buildings, and if it was inside a building, clear the other rooms and don't stand in front of any of the windows. Being aware of your surroundings is very, very important. Where you are, what's around you, and what sounds can you hear. Listening to your enemy can and will give you a huge advantage over them. You can hear if they have a gun in their hands and on their shoulder. If they're wearing a backpack. If their health is low. If they're reloading before they push you, you can usually get a rough idea of what gun it is by the animation sound, and obviously if they have shot at you, you will most definitely know what kind of gun it is. When looting, take into account what you already have. If you are swapping one of your weapons for theirs, just chuck yours away. You do not need to be carrying 3 or 4 guns. It's unnecessary weight, and you'll most likely be dead before you can swap between all of your guns. If you're happy with your current loadout, just top up what you already have, like meds, ammo, food, and repair kits. There are several ways to approach looting to try and keep yourself as safe as possible. The first one is by quickly only taking what you need, like I just mentioned, but do not stand still. Go prone on the body and try to keep moving. You can also strip the body and move all of the loot to a safer location to where you have cover. Alternatively, you can drop all of your gear in a safe location, go to the body and put on all of their gear, run back to where you stashed your gear to swap back into your clothes and sort through the loot. Another thing to keep in mind is server restarts. If you haven't got time to loot or transfer the loot to a safer location before the restart happens, you'll want to strip all the loot off the body. Once the restart happens, the body will be gone, and if you didn't strip the body, all the loot will be gone with it as well. Keep in mind that any items of clothing that are ruined will disappear on the restart if they were stripped off the body. Lastly, don't outstay your welcome. Your gunfight will attract other players. Take what you need and get out. I hope this video helps you out. If it did, slap the subscribe button, click the ding dong and give it a like.